Hi everyone, this is Riya. I have just started learning Splunk and thought, why wouldn't I share with others so that we can work together? So I am going to explain a basic project using Splunk. So I request all of you to guide me if I perform any mistakes or if I do any errors. Yeah. So let me tell you about Splunk. I won't go through detailed theory, but in short, I can say Splunk is a monitoring tool. We do know monitoring. I don't need to explain it, right? So, yeah, it's a monitoring tool. Apart from monitoring, it is also used for collection of data, creating alerts, and perform various activities. But in short, it's a great monitoring tool which is used by multinational companies, very large companies, to protect their data and to perform different type of operations. Yeah. So this is what Splunk is. So and I would like to say some of the benefits of Splunk. They're like we can perform real-time monitoring. Like uh, you know what real-time monitoring is. If you perform monitoring, I mean, you are able to check the details of something happening in current time, like simultaneously the thing is happening and you're able to monitor. That is known as real time. And apart from that, static monitoring is also applicable. I mean, we can perform static monitoring using Splunk. Like, for example, we can upload different types of files and then work on it, then monitor the files and find the different type of errors and bugs and alerts we can create. So yeah, so first benefit is we can do real-time monitoring, and then it is used to collect various amount of data and huge amount of data. It is scalable product and so on. Like, basically, it is very important to. I mean, it is really helpful in collecting real-time data. I'm sorry, it's my first video, so I don't know how to speak. Yeah. So this is all about the theory topic about Splunk. So let's go directly into installation of Splunk. Like, in order to install Splunk, we need to go to any Chrome and then type here Splunk, and then you're gonna go to download. So actually, this is Splunk is a paid tool, but it will allow us to use a free trial, which is going to be around I don't know, these for 60 days, yeah. And you never see there are two types of like Splunk has different types: enterprise and universal forward. I will tell you later what it is, but Splunk Enterprise, it is a paid one, but you can use the free trial. Yeah, so in order to perform this project, sorry, I forgot to tell you the project. Um, Let us create a project on detecting the brute force attack using Splunk. So yeah, so you have to click here this Splunk Enterprise, and then you have to create uh, an account if you don't have any, and if you have any, you just need to log in, uh, enter your credentials, and then you can directly download. Yes. So Splunk Enterprise, we have to download it for Windows. I don't know about Mac OS. I'm just using Windows. I'm gonna explain for only Windows. Yeah, I have to install 64-bit download, and then I'm not going to reinstall it again because it is a long procedure. And when you install, you need to set up the thing. So you have to go into your downloads folder, and you will be having here Splunk. You have to click it and do all the default options. Click all the default options, and it will be automatically downloaded. And once you finish the setup and installing, it will be displayed. I mean, it will not be directly displayed onto your desktop. In order to access it, we need to go to any browser, and then type localhost 8000. So Splunk is a browsing website. Sorry, you can access it via browser. And then main thing, during the installation, I'll not be able to show it, so listen carefully. So by installation, you have to give your uh, admin name, I mean username and password. Like, let me clear this. You have to create your own username and password that will be asked later. Um, to delete browsing data. Okay, last 24 hours. Yeah. Now I can show you. So while setting up the Splunk enterprise, you will be asked to give the username and also password. You have to create a one login credentials for yourself. And then after you finish up the setup, you will you have to go to the browser and type here localhost 8000, and then here the one that you gave credentials, I mean created the credentials, you must enter it here. So I have created mine, and you have to do this. Then basically you will be getting into this. This is this Splunk. We have different type of apps like searching and reporting, audit trail, and this is dashboard, search history, everything. Let me not get detailed and let me not confuse you. Just let me give you a clear, short explanation. So here, the main thing what we need to do is we need to see is you have to go to settings. So here we will be seeing different type of things. So first thing, this is a Splunk tool which is brand new and it doesn't have any data. Like if you install suddenly and it will not show you any existing data. So you have to add data. Like for example, if you want to monitor something, you have to add that data so that you can monitor. So in order to do so, we have to go to the settings and click on add data. And then you can upload it using this feature, directly drag the file, drop the file or select the file. So as a beginner, you'll be confused. Oh, what type of file should I be uploading? How can I upload? Where will I get that type of files like that, right? So I'll give you a very good file which is available in your own Windows, I mean your own laptop. So we do know we have to log in to a computer, and every time we log in we have to enter our passwords, or if some of the laptops may have the fingerprint option. So yeah, in order to log in, you will be definitely logging in. So whenever you log in, type log file will be created and generated, and that will be automatically stored in our laptop, and all you need to find that. So I hope you understood what I mean. Like whenever you are trying to log in into the laptop, your log details. I mean, when you logged in, how you logged in, what did you do? Did you enter the right password? Did you enter the wrong password? All the details are saved in a format called logs, and all that logs are present in a single file that is called excuse me, log file. So we can find it in our search menu. We have to go to the windows and we have to type event here, like event viewer. So this is basically a place where we will be getting each and every detail, each and every file of the logs. Okay, so we have different options like custom views, windows, applications and services logs, server logs, etc. So you have to go to window logs, and then you have security log. We have application setup system for now. You just forget everything and go to security. Security in a sense, when you try to log in, the yeah, you know what I mean. So here it will show all the security logs that log on user account management. There are different type of tasks which are being performed, but all you need to do is save the file. Save all event as. Have to click it, and on desktop you can save it directly. Like you can save it by the name security. Mm, yeah, security file. So let me show you. Please. Yeah, we can. It will be saved in this format. Security files. Okay. So basically, you can directly upload the data in this Splunk by clicking on Add Data in the selected file, which is what do we say, security logs that we have just saved from that security. You have to click it, and then everything you have to skip, like set source type, input settings. If you done, you have to skip everything, and then you will be able to see the next option. Okay, so basically, let me give you an example. Select file. I have apart from security, I have system logs. I've opened it, and then it is going to be uploaded. Yeah, you have to skip everything. I mean, review. You don't need much. So yeah, yeah. Finally, it will display the thing called file has been successfully uploaded. Yeah. So we can start searching. So the main thing in settings is adding data, which is current. Now what we have added is a file which already existed, which has all the details. It's not real time, like it is not capturing the live data. It is just something which is already saved and which cannot be updated regularly on real time basis. It is just a static data. So that we can add it via add data testing. Okay. So the first thing is adding data and then searching the data. So for searching, we can use the app search and reporting. So in order to show each and everything, I mean, so what actually happens is whenever we upload the data in Splunk, it will be saved as events. Yeah, events. So in order to find each and every event which are present in your Splunk, you have to make sure that time range is all time because you are going to search for every time. And then you have to search index is equals to main. Yeah, this will display each and every event present in the Splunk, like whatever you have uploaded. See, there are 28, no, yeah, 96,339 events are being present in the security, not in the application log, in the combination of security and application log. Because for now, I have just uploaded security and application. I mean, security and what the file was there? Security and system logs. Yeah. Combining the two events, I mean, two logs, logs of both security and system logs, there are 86,339 events being present, and all it will be displayed if you type the command index is equals to main. So this thing, what we are searching, this command, what we are giving, we are using this language. It is similar to SQL, like structured query language. Mm, It is similar to structured query language. This is known as SPL. Search, what it is? SPL is nothing but search processing language. Search processing language is a language that we are going to use in Splunk for performing the searching operation. Like whenever we upload the data and then for further searching and monitoring process, we need to search many things. And for that, we are using this SPL language. And you can see index is equals to main. This is a SPL command. You can say. So yeah, it will display each and everything, every event that is being performed. Okay. So now you can perform further, like, for example, how can I say? There are, if you are able to understand what is system log or security logs, if you understand all these things like log name, event codes, event type, 37 more lines, everything, then based on your requirement, you can specify things. Like for example, I'm gonna add event uh, event code is equals to 4625. So basically 4625 is event code is the code where it explains and it displays the wrong password or failed login. So if you search, it will filter out everything and give you the events where login was failed. Like user was failed to log in or he failed to give the correct password. Okay, so you can do further searching and it's here also we can use and where just as a structured query language we can use SP. So yeah, for now I'll not be going into detail for this, but I hope you're understanding. Yeah. So as we are going to do a project which is brute force, I hope you all know what is brute force. Like a hacker trying to enter multiple passwords, thinking that one of the password might get correct and he might gain access to the computer. So that act which is performed by entering multiple password into a same device is known as brute force attack. And now we will be we will be doing a project which is used to detect that brute force attack. So yeah, basically you can do it on static data, but I will be doing it on real-time data. So I hope you understand the difference between static data and real-time data. Static data, in a sense, the file which you have been uploaded, which cannot be modified further based on real time. That type of file is known as static data. And if you create brute force attack alert, it will only be able to identify the malicious attempts which are present in the previous logs. But currently, I mean, like real time, we will not be able to monitor or able to see. So that is why I am trying to do on real time data. So in order to collect real time data into this Splunk, we need another tool that is universal forwarder. So basically, I said I will be explaining it later. So in Splunk, we have universal forwarder app as well. So this tool is used to collect real-time data. See, we can see explore reliable secure data collection from remote sources and forward that data to yeah. So it will be able to collect all the real-time data from various sources. In multinational companies or in huge companies, there will be different type of devices, and huge amount of data will be collected. That is a part. Like for now, as a beginner, we will be focusing only on our laptop. So yeah, so the real-time data which is being entered or which is being present in our laptop will be collected using universal forwarder. So by using universal forwarder, it will collect the data and then it will forward it to the Splunk enterprise, like Splunk software, you can say. So you have to, if you don't want to collect the real-time data, you have to download this. And the main thing, once it is downloaded, you can see this download. We have to Splunk forward. Yeah, I say it is already been installed. So let me tell you how the setup actually goes. Like you have to install all the things, and the main thing what you have to do is while installing, you have to go for all the default ones. But whenever it asks to uh, give a set a username and password, make sure to give the same username and password that you gave for the Splunk enterprise. Okay, and later on, it will be asking you deployment server host name and IP, which you can skip, which is uh, not really mandatory. But the second thing is receiving indexer. It is very crucial part. It helps to collect the data from the device and then forward it to the Splunk tool. So here in receiving indexer, make sure you enter the host name as 127.0.0.1 and the port is default one which is 9997. Let me show. I cannot be able to show you, but make sure that I will repeat once again. Host name or IP is 127.0.0.1 and port which is default is 9997. So after entering this, click on all the default options and later the universal forwarder will be successfully installed. I just said it will be successfully installed but will not be configured with the Splunk Enterprise. So in order to configure the Splunk Enterprise with universal forwarder, you have to go to the settings and then go for forwarding and receiving. In forwarding and receiving, uh, you can see here configure receiving. Here you have to click add new. I have already added, so I hope configure forwarding. This is already existing one. So you have to click on add new and listen on this port. Listen on this port, we have to enter IP. It is asking port. So 9997. And then if it asks you IP, then you have to enter the same thing again as 127.0.0.1. And then you have to add that successfully, it will be added. Later, we can say that now this Splunk Enterprise and this Splunk Universe, Universal Forwarder configured. Now we have to give real-time data to the Splunk. Understood? We have to give real-time data to the Splunk. So in order to do so, you have to go to uh, the Splunk folder. It will be defaultly present in Windows C program files, and you need to go to Splunk Universal Forwarder and navigate into etc. etc. And then you have to go to system. You have to go to local. Yeah, here everything will be present apart from inputs conf. So here you have to create this inputs configuration file. In order to do so, you have to open your notepad and type this and type this code. Yeah. And save it as CONF file, not text file. Make sure that you have to save it as CONF file. And later it will be present. It will automatically gets involved into this config. Yeah. Then you can go and check index main. We can see even though if you do not update the file, all the real-time data will be able to get into this. All events will be automatically updated because we have used universal forwarder. So yes, uh, half part of our project is almost done. We have got the information, everything. Now we have to write a code where we have to check for the condition where the user is failing. I mean, where the user is entering wrong password. So I want to tell you that there is an event code, as you can see here, it is 5379, which is successful login. But for a failed login or wrong password, the event code will be 4625. Let me show you. Yeah, with all these events, like how many 22 events have been recorded in real time that the user failed to enter the correct password. So whenever the user enters the wrong password, you will be getting the event code as 4625. So now we have to write a code that is, let me show you. You have to go to search, like you have to go to the search, obviously, and you have to enter search here. Here you have to type as how can I show you the code? There is a code that is settings, search and reports. I've already created an alert, so it is already present. For you, it will not be there. So you have to copy this code. Everything is in my GitHub. You can go and take it from there. So you have this code here. Index is equals to main source type, and I'll explain you. So here index is equals to main. Every event present in Splunk will be considered. This means that. And then source type, what type of source we are taking Windows block security, because we have taken security logs, so we are considering only security logs. Where the current event code is 4625. 4625 is the event code because uh, that is the point where we understand the user is entering wrong password. So we have to enter this when this condition is true, and and the condition thing is bin time span is equals to 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, start count as fail attempts. Fail attempts, how many fail attempts are being there, that will be started counting by account name and time. Within 5 minutes by one user, you have to start fail attempts counting, and where fail attempts is greater than or equal to 3. We have given the condition if the user is failing to give the right password 3 times or equal to greater than or equal to 3 times. If he's failing to keep, then we are generating this alert. So this is the code for that. So I'll tell you how to go and create alerts. Go and search and report. You have to enter this out. You have to make sure it is all time. Search history. You have to You have to go to all time and paste this. Sorry. Go to this. We have to create this. Here, see, we have an option called Save As. You have to click on Alert. In title, you can give it as multiple failed logins, and description is optional. You can go to private. You have to set all the default permissions private, alert type scheduled, expires in 24 days. Okay. Greater than or equal to 0, keep it as it is. Action triggered. You have to create an action, add to triggered alerts. You have to click on this and save it. So after saving it, you can see here the alerts that you have created. Multiple failed login attempts. So here are the all the alerts that you have created, and yeah, you can see it here. And now we have successfully created an alert. We have taken the real-time data configuration. Everything is done. All you have to do is experiment if the alert is being triggered successfully or not. So you have to lock your computer and purposefully you have to enter the password form for 3 to 4 times and then log in and again get into Splunk, enter your admin details if it asks admin and password, username and password. Then go to alerts, multiple failed login. You can see here, see trigger history. You can see there are 2 times this alert has been triggered, which means 2 times the user has entered wrong passwords more than 3 times. Hope you're understanding. So if you want further detail, you can go to view results and see it has the person laptop details and fill items 3 times. And at the time span 17, I mean, it will be around 5 o'clock. The user tried to attempt wrong password input. So in this way, we have created another right. So this was the project. Don't know. I might be speaking a little bit fast, but if you have any doubt or get any confusion, you can always check my kit. I have given clear cut process, uh, step by step process in this. I will give you the link in the description. I can say I don't know. So you can, if you have any doubts, you can see it in my GitHub. And if you have any doubts, also let me know in the comment section. Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to watch this, but hope you understand what I'm saying. And if you don't understand, please let me know in the comment section so that I can clear your doubts, or you can contact me in LinkedIn for this project, especially this project, because I've recently done it and I can solve your queries. Thank you. Yeah.